No, bully, and that's the end of it.
It's a miracle you're not laying in Emory Hospital or decked out at the funeral home.
Well,
look at you. You didn't even bump your head.
Well, it was the car's fault.
Mama, the car didn't just back over the driveway and land on the Pollard's garage all by itself. You had it in the wrong gear.
I did not.
You put it in reverse instead of drive. The police report shows that.
Well, you should have let me keep my LaSalle.
Your LaSalle was 8 years old.
I don't care. It never would have behaved this way, and you know it.
Mama, cars don't behave. They are behaved upon.
Yeah.
The fact is, you all by yourself demolished that Packard.
Well, think what you want. I know the truth.
The truth is, you shouldn't be allowed to drive a car anymore.
No.
Mama, we're just gonna have to hire somebody to drive you.
No, we are not. Now, this is my business.
Your insurance policy is written so that they're gonna have to give you a brand new car.
Not another Packard, I hope.
Oh, Lord Almighty, don't you see what I'm saying?
Oh, quit talking so ugly to your mother.
Mama, you are 72 years old and you just cost the insurance company $2,700. You are a terrible risk. Nobody's going to issue you a policy after this.
You are just saying that to be hateful.
Okay, yes, I am. I'm making it all up. Every insurance company in America is lined up in the driveway, waving their fountain pens and falling all over themselves to get you to sign on. Everybody wants Daisy Worthen, the only woman in the history of driving to demolish a 3-week-old Packard, a 2-car garage, and a freestanding tool shed in one fell swoop.
You talk so foolish sometimes, bully.
And even if you could get a policy somewhere, it wouldn't be safe. I'd worry all the time. Look at how many of your friends have men to drive them. Miss Ida Jacobs, Miss Ethel Hess, Aunt Noni.
But they're all rich.
Daddy left you plenty enough for this. I'll do the interviewing at the plant. Oscar in the freight elevator knows every colored man in Atlanta worth talking about. And I'm sure in 2 weeks' time I can find you somebody perfectly suitable.
No.
You won't even have to do anything, Mama. I told you, I'll do all the interview and all.
Stop running your mouth. I am a 72-year-old woman, as you so gallantly reminded me, and I'm a widow. But unless they rewrote the Constitution and didn't tell me, I've still got rights. And one of my rights is the right to invite who I want, not who you want, into my house. Now, you do accept the fact that this is my house. And what I don't want, and what I absolutely will not have, is some chauffeur sitting in my kitchen, gobbling up my food, running up my phone. Oh, I hate that in my house.
You have Idella.
Oh, Idella's different. I mean, she's been coming to me 3 times a week since you was in the 8th grade. And we know how to stay out of each other's way. Even so, there are nicks and chips in most of my kitchen china. And I have seen her throw, silver forks into the garbage more than once.
Do you think Idella has a vendetta against your silverware?
Oh, stop being sassy. Now, you know what I mean. I mean, on Forsyth Street, we couldn't afford them to do for us. We did for ourselves. And that's still the best way, if you ask me.
Them? You sound like Governor Talmadge.
Why, bully, what a thing to say. I am not prejudiced, and you know it.
I've got to go home. Florine will be having a fit.
Oh, y'all have plans for tonight?
Going to the Ansleys for a dinner party.
Oh, I see.
You see what?
The Ansleys. I'm quite sure Florine bought another new dress. I mean, this is her idea of heaven on earth, isn't it?
What?
Oh, socializing with Episcopalians.
You are a doodle, Mama. I guess Aunt Noni can run you any way you need to go for the time being.
I'll be fine.
I'll stop by tomorrow evening.
Well, how do you know I'll be here? I'm not dependent on you for company.
Fine, I'll call first. And I still intend to interview colored men.
No!
God. Okay, Miss McClatchy, send them on in. Yes, Hoke, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Hope Coburn.
Have a seat there. I've got to sign these letters. I don't want Miss McClatchy fussing at me.
Keep right on with it. I got all the time in the world.
I see. How long you been out of work?
Since back for last November.
Long time.
Well, Mr. Worthing, you try being me and looking for work. They're hiring young if they're hiring colored, and they ain't even hiring much young, seem like. Mr. Worthing, y'all people Jewish, ain't you?
Yes, we are. Why do you ask?
I'd rather drive for Jews. People always talking about they stingy and they cheap, but don't say none of that around me.
Good to know you feel that way. Now tell me where you worked before.
Yes, sir, that's just what I'm getting at. One time, I was working with this woman over near Little 5 Points. What was that woman's name? I forget anyway. She's the president of the Ladies Auxiliary over yonder to the Ponce de Leon Baptist Church. It seems like she's always bringing up God and Jesus and do unto others. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm not sure. Go on.
Well, one day, Mr. Worthing, one day that woman said to me, and she said, Hoke, come on back in the back with me. I got something for you. And we go on back yonder, and Lord have mercy, she have all these old shirts and collars be on the bed. Yellow, you know, and nasty, like they've been stuck off in a chiffon and forgot about, that's right. And she said, ain't they nice? They belong to my daddy before he passed, and we fixing to sell them to you for 25 cents a piece.
What was her name?
That's what I'm thinking. What was that woman's name? Anyway, I was going on to say, any fool see the whole bunch of them collars and shirts together ain't worth a nickel. And them the people calling Jews cheap. So I say, Yassam, I'll think about it, and I'll get me another job fast as I can.
Where was that?
Mr. Hal Stone, Jewish gentleman just like you, a judge, live over yonder on Lullwater Road.
I knew Judge Stone.
You don't say. He done give me this suit when he finished with it, see? And this necktie, too.
You drove for Judge Stone?
7 years to the day near about, and I'll be there still if he didn't die. And Miss Stone decided to close up the house and move to her people in Savannah. And she said, come on down to Savannah with me, Hoke, because my wife dead by then. And I said, no, thank you. I didn't want to leave my grandbabies. And I don't get along with that Geechee trash they got down there.
Judge Stone was a friend of my father's.
You know me. Oscar said, you need a driver for your family. Now, what I be doing? Running your children to school and your wife to the beauty parlor and like that?
I don't have any children.
That's a shame. My daughter, best thing ever happened to me. But you young yet, I wouldn't worry none.
I won't, thank you. Did you have a job after Judge Stone?
I drove a milk truck for the Avondale Dairy through the whole wall. The one just was.
Hoke, what I'm looking for is somebody to drive my mother around.
Excuse me for asking, but how come she ain't higher for herself?
Well, it's a delicate situation.
She done gone around the bend a little. That'll happen when they get on.
Oh, no, nothing like that. She's all there. Too much there is the problem. It just isn't safe for her to drive anymore. She knows it, but she won't admit it. I'll be frank with you, I'm a little desperate.
Oh, I know what you mean about that. One time, I was out of work, and my wife said to me, oh, Hoke, you ain't gonna get another job. I said, what you talking about, woman? And the very next week, I'll go to work for that woman in a little 5 Point, Cahill. It's Francis Cahill. And then I go to Judge Stone. And they the reason I'm so happy to hear you Jews.
Hoke, I want you to understand my mother is a little high-strung. She doesn't want anybody driving her. But the fact is, you'd be working for me. She can say anything she likes, but she can't fire you. You understand?
So I do. Don't worry none about it. I'll hold on no matter what way she run me. When I'm nothing but a little boy down there on the farm above Macon, I used to wrestle hogs to the ground at killing time, and ain't no hog get away from me yet.
How does $20 a week sound?
Sound like you got your mama's chauffeur. All right, Miss Daisy.
Good morning.
Right cool in the night, wasn't it?
I wouldn't know. I was asleep.
Yes. What your plans today?
That's my business.
You're right about that. Idella said we running out of coffee and Dutch cleanser. She said we low on silver polish, too.
Thank you. I will go to the Piggly Wiggly on the trolley this afternoon.
Nah, Miss Daisy, how come you don't let me carry you?
No, thank
Ain't
you.
that what Mr. Worthing hired me for?
That's his problem.
All right, then. I'll find something to do. I tend those Indians.
You leave my flower bed alone.
Yes. You got a nice place back beyond the garage. Ain't doing nothing but sitting there. I could put you in some butter beans and some tomatoes and even some Irish potatoes if we get someone with good eyes.
If I want a vegetable garden, I'll plant it myself.
Well, I'll go out and sit in the kitchen then, like I've been doing all week.
Don't you be talking to Idella. She got work to do.
Oh, no. I'll just sit there till 5 o'clock.
Well, that's your affair.
You seem ashamed, though. That fine Oldsmobile sitting out there in the garage ain't moving an inch from when Mr. Worthing rode it over here from Mitchell Motors. It's only got 19 miles on it. Seems like that insurance company give you a whole new car for nothing.
That's your opinion.
Yes'm. And my other opinion is a fine, rich, Jewish lady like you don't belong dragging up the steps in no bus, lugging no grocery store bags. I'll come along and carry them for you.
I don't need you, I don't want you, and I don't like you saying I'm rich.
I won't say it then.
Is that what you and Idella talk about in the kitchen? Oh, I hate this. I hate being discussed behind my back in my own house. Now, I was born on Forsyth Street, and believe you me, I knew the value of a penny. My brother Manny brought home a white cat one day, and Papa said we couldn't keep it because we couldn't afford to feed it. Now, my sisters saved up so that I could go to school and be a teacher. We didn't have anything.
Yes'm. But look like you're doing all right now.
And I've traveled on the trolley to the Piggly Wiggly plenty of times.
Yes'm, but I feel bad taking Mr. Worthing's money for doing nothing.
How much he pay you?
That between me and him, Miss Daisy.
Anything over $7 a week is robbery, highway robbery.
Especially when I don't do nothing but sit on a stool in the kitchen all day long. I tell you what, while you going on the trolley to the Piggly Wiggly, I'll hold down your front steps.
All right.
All right, I'll hold your steps.
To the Piggly Wiggly and then home, nowhere else.
Yes.
Oh, wait. You don't know how to run the Oldsmobile.
Oh, Miss Daisy, a gear shift like a third arm to me. Anyway, this one, automatic. Any fool can run it.
No, any fool but me, apparently.
There's no need for you to be so hard on yourself now. You can't drive, but you probably do a lot of things I can't do. It'll all work out.
I'm going to the market out there.
And I'm right behind her. I love a new car smell, don't you?
I'm nobody's fool hole.
No.
I can see the speedometer as well as you can.
I see that.
My husband taught me how to run a car.
Yes.
And I still remember everything he told me. So don't you even think for 1 second that, wait, you're speeding. I see it.
We ain't going but 19 miles an hour.
I like to go under the speed limit.
Speed limit 35 here.
Slower you go, the more you save on gas. My husband told me that.
We're barely moving. Might as well walk to the Piggly Wiggly.
Is this your car?
No,
You pay for the gas?
no.
All right. My fine son may think that I am losing my abilities, but I am still in control of what goes on in my car. Well, where you going?
The grocery store.
Well, why didn't you turn on Highland Avenue?
Oh, Piggly Wiggly ain't on Highland Avenue, on Euclid down there.
I know where it is, and I want to go the way I always go on Highland Avenue.
That's 3 blocks out the way, Miss Daisy.
Well, go back this
In the
minute.
wrong lane, I can't go back.
Go back, I said, or I'm going to get out of this
We
car.
moving, you can't open that door.
Oh, this is wrong. This is wrong. Where you taking me?
The store.
Well, no, this is wrong. You have to go back to Highland Avenue. I've been driving to the Piggly Wiggly ever since they put it up and opened it for business. Now, this isn't the way. Go back this minute.
Yonder, the Piggly Wiggly.
Yeah. Well, get ready to turn.
Yes.
Oh, watch out. There's a little boy behind that shopping
I
cart.
see that.
Oh, all right, pull over next to this
We're
blue car.
closer to the door right here.
Next to the blue car, I said. I don't park in the sun.
Yes.
It fades the upholstery. Just a minute. Give me the keys.
Yes.
Now, you stay right here by the car, and you don't have to tell everybody my business.
No. Don't forget the Dutch cleanser now. Hello? Mr. McClatchy? Hoke Colburn here. Can I speak to him? Morning, sir, Mr. Worthing. Guess where I'm at? I'm at this here phone booth on Euclid Avenue right next to the Piggly Wiggly. I just drove your mama to the market. She flapped a little on the way, but she all right. Sir? Oh, she in the store. Miss Daisy look out the store window and don't see me. She liable to pitch a fit right there about the checkout. Yeah, sir. Only took 6 days. Same time it take the Lord to make the world. How your temple this morning, Miss Daisy?
Why are you here?
I bring you to the temple like you tell me.
Yeah, well, I'll get myself in. Just go. Hurry up out of here.
Yes, sir.
I didn't say speed. I said get me away from here.
Something wrong back yonder?
No.
Something I done?
No. Yes.
I ain't done nothing.
You had the car right in front of the front door of the temple like I was the queen of Romania. I mean, everybody saw you. Didn't I tell you to wait for me in the back?
I just trying to be nice. There two other chauffeurs right behind
You,
me.
well, you made me look like a fool, a GD fool.
Lord knows you ain't no fool, Miss Daisy.
I mean, Miriam and Beulah and them. I could see what they was thinking.
What that?
That I'm trying to pretend I'm rich.
You is rich, Miss Daisy.
No, I'm not. And nobody can ever say that I put on airs. I mean, on Forsyth Street, we only had meat once a week. I mean, we did with grits and gravy. I taught 5th grade at the Crew Street School. I mean, I did without plenty of times, I can tell you.
And now you're doing with. What's so terrible in that?
Oh, I can't talk to you. You don't understand me.
No, I don't. I truly don't. Because if I ever was to get a hold of what you got, I'd be shaking it around for everybody in the world to see.
That is vulgar. Don't talk to me.
God dog it, now you vulgar fool.
Oh, what was that? Oh, I heard what you just said.
Miss Daisy, you needs a chauffeur. And Lord knows I needs this job. Let's just leave it at that.
Good morning, Mama. What is the matter? What? Whoa. You're talking so fast I can't understand you. What? Oh, all right. I'll come by on my way to work. I'll be there as soon as I can. God. I didn't expect to find you in one piece.
I wanted you to be here. I wanted you to hear it for yourself.
Hear what? What is going on?
He's stealing from me.
Hoke? Are you sure?
I don't make empty accusations. I have proof.
What proof?
This. I caught him red-handed. I found this buried in the garbage pail under some coffee grounds.
You mean he stole a can of salmon?
Well, here it is. Oh, I knew. I knew something was funny. I mean, they all take things, you know, so I counted.
You counted.
Well, the silverware first, and then the linen table napkins, and then I went into the pantry. And when I turned on the light, the first thing that caught my eye was a hole behind the corned beef. There were only 8 cans of salmon, and I bought 9, 3 for $1 on sale.
Very clever, Mama. You made me miss my breakfast and be late for a meeting at the bank for a 33-cent can of salmon. Here, you want 33 cents? Here's $1. Here's $10. Buy a pantry full of salmon.
The idea, I mean, waving money at me like I don't know. I don't want the money. I want my things.
1 can of salmon?
It was mine. I bought it, and I put it there. And he went into my pantry, and he took it, and he never said a word. I mean, I leave him plenty of food every day, and I always tell him exactly what it is. I mean, it is like having little children in the house. I mean, they want something, so they just take it. Oh, no, not a smidgen of manners, no conscience. He'll never admit to this. Oh, no, he will say, I don't know nothing about that. Well, I don't like it. I don't like that in my house. I have no privacy.
Mama!
Oh, go ahead and defend him. You always do.
All right! I give up. You want to drive yourself again? You just go ahead and arrange it with the insurance company. Take your blessed trolley. Buy yourself a taxi cab. Anything you want. Just leave me out of it.
Bully!
Daisy! Whoa! Whoa! Excuse me. I didn't know you was here, Mr. Worthing.
Oak, I think we have to have a talk.
Just a minute now. Let me put my coat away. I'll be right back. Miss Daisy, yesterday, when you were out with your sister, I ate a can of your salmon. Now, I know you said eat the leftover pork chops, but they stiff. Here, I done buy you another can. You want me to put it in the pantry for you?
Oh, yes. Thank you, Hope.
Right back, Mr. Wilson.
Goodbye, son.
I'm just thinking, Miss Daisy. We've been out here to this cemetery 3 times this month already. It ain't even the 20th yet.
It's nice to come when the weather's fine.
Yes. Mr. Sigg. His grave is mighty well tended. I believe you're the best widow in the state of Georgia.
Well, Bull is always after me to let the staff out here tend to this plot. Perpetual care, they call it.
Oh, don't you do it. It's right to have somebody from the family looking after you.
Yeah, well, I'll certainly never have that. Bully will have me in perpetual care before I'm cold.
Oh, come on now, Miss Daisy.
Hope, take that pot of azaleas for me and set them on Leo Bauer's grave.
Miss Rosebauer's husband.
Yeah, that's right. She asked me to bring it out here for her, and she's not very good about coming. I think it's somewhere over there. I think it's his birthday today, to be truthful.
Yeah, where the grave at?
Well, I'm not exactly sure, but I think it's over that way, on the other side of that weeping cherry tree there. Uh-huh. You'll see the headstone. It says Bauer on it.
Yes.
Well, what's the matter?
Nothing the matter. Miss Daisy?
I told you it's on the other side of that weeping cherry tree there, and it says Bauer on the headstone.
How would that look?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about I can't read.
What?
I can't read.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Anybody could read.
No, not me.
Well, how come I see you looking at the paper every morning?
That's it, just looking. I dope out what's happening from the pictures.
You know your letters, don't you?
My ABCs? Yes, I'm pretty good. I just can't read.
Oh, stop saying that. It's making me mad. Now, look, if you know your letters, then you can read. Look, you just don't know you can read. I've taught some of the stupidest children God ever put on the face of this earth. And all of them could read enough to find a name on a tombstone. Now, the name is Bower. Bower. Now, what does that B letter sound?
Sound like a bee.
Of course. Bower. Bower. Now, that's the second part. Now, what does that sound like? R. So, the first letter is
B.
And the last letter
R.
is a R. B-R. Even sounds like bird, doesn't it?
That's it?
That's it. Now, you go over there, like I told you in the first place, and you find a headstone that has a B at the beginning and an R at the end, and that'll be Bower.
We ain't gonna worry about what come in the middle?
That'll be enough for you to find it.
Yes.
Now, go on now. And don't you come back here telling me you can't do it, because you can.
Miss Daisy,
Well, what now?
I appreciate this, Miss Daisy.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. I didn't do anything. Now, would you please hurry up, because I am burning up out here.
All right, Florine, I'm on the phone with her now. Mama, Merry Christmas. Listen, do Florine a favor. All right, no, she's having a fit and the grocery store is closed today. You got a package of coconut in your pantry? What you bringing when you come? Hey, honey, your ambrosia saved. Mama's got the coconut. Many thanks. I will see you anon. Ha, Mama. Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, that's some lit up decorations.
Everybody's giving the Georgia Power Company a Merry Christmas.
Miss Florine got them all beat with the lights.
Oh, she makes an ass out of herself every year.
Yes.
I mean, she always has to hang a wreath in every window she's got.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that silly Santa Claus, winking on the front door.
I bet you have the biggest tree in Atlanta. Why'd you get them so large?
Absurd. I mean, if I had a nose like Florine, I wouldn't go around wishing anybody a Merry Christmas.
I enjoy Christmas at their house.
Now, it's no wonder you're the only Christian in the place.
Except they got that new cook.
Well, Florine never could keep help. Of course, it's none of my affair. All that running around. Garden Club this and the Junior League that. I mean, as if any one of them would give her the time of day. She'd die before she'd fix a glass of iced tea for the Temple Sisterhood.
Jocelyn, you're right.
I just hope she don't decide to sing this year. Gloria. I mean, she sounds like she got a bone stuck in her throat.
You done say a mouthful, Miss Daisy.
You didn't have to bring me, I mean, Booley would have run me out.
I know that.
Well, why did you?
That's my business, Miss Daisy. Oh! Look at that. Miss Florine done put a Rudolph reindeer in the dogwood tree.
If her grandfather, old man Freitag, could see that, what do you say? He'd jump out of his grave and snatch her bald-headed. Wait a minute now. This isn't a Christmas present.
No.
You know I don't give Christmas presents.
I sure do.
Yeah. I just happened to come across these this morning on my way out. Open it up.
Ain't nobody ever give me a book. Handwriting copybook, grade 5.
Yeah. Well, I always taught out of these, and I saved a few.
Yes.
It's faded, but it works.
Yes.
Now, if you practice, you'll write nicely. But you have to practice. Now, I taught Mayor Hartsfield out of this same book.
Thank you, Miss Daisy.
Now, it's not a Christmas present.
No.
No, Jews have no business giving Christmas presents. You don't have to yammer about this to Florine and Boulay.
This strictly between you and me.
Yes.
Oh, they seen us. Mr. Worthington turned up the high five.
And I hope I don't spit up.
Come on now, get a wiggle on. Just emptying the trash. Saturday, garbage day.
Where's Mama?
She back in the room.
What?
And she said, go on without her.
Oh,
I think she's taking on about this.
that's crazy. A car's a car.
Yes, sir, but she didn't watch over this machine like a chicken hawk. One day, we parked in front of the dry cleanup yonder at the plaza. And this white man, he looked like some kind of lawyer, banker, dressed up real fine, but he done lay his satchel up on our car while he opened up his trunk, you know. Oh, Lord, what did he do that for? Before I could stop her, your mama jump out the back door and run that man every which way. She is wicked about her pay job.
Oh. Did she tell you this new car has air conditioning?
She says she don't like no air cool. Say, give her the neck ache.
Well, you know how Mama fought me, but it's time for a trade. She's losing equity on this car. I bet both of you missed this old thing.
Not me.
Oh, come on. You're the only one that's driven it all this time. Aren't you just a little sorry to see you?
It ain't going nowhere. I done bought it.
You did not!
Just made the deal with Mr. Red Mitchell at the car place.
For how much?
That for him and me to know.
For God's sake. Why didn't you just buy it right from Mama? You'd have saved money.
Your mama in my business of her city is. I ain't still make no Monday car papers to her, just buying the regular way. What?
It's a good car, all right. I guess nobody knows that better than you.
Best ever come off the line. And this new one, Miss Daisy don't take to it. I let her ride in this here now and again.
That's mighty nice of you.
Well, we're all doing what we can. Keep them axes off my upholstery.
Oh.
It's 7:03.
Yas'm, you said we'd leaving at 15 to 8.
At the latest, I said.
Now, what business you got dragging this here out the house by yourself?
Well, who's here to help me?
Miss Daisy, it don't take more than 5 minutes to load up the trunk. You fixing to break both your arms and your legs, too, before we even get out of Atlanta.
Well,
You taking on too much.
I hate leaving things to the last minute.
What you talking about? You ready to go for the last week and a half. Yeah.
Oh, don't
Mr.
touch that.
That Mr. Walters present?
Yes, but I'm going to hold it. It's very fragile. I'm going to hold it on the seat with me.
Yes.
Well, you almost missed us.
Thought y'all were leaving at 7:45.
She taking on.
Oh, be still.
Florine sent this for Uncle Walter. Well, it's not a snake, Mama. I
How
think
appro-
it's notepaper.
Oh, how appropriate. Uncle Walter can't see.
Maybe it's soap.
Well, how nice that you show such an interest in your uncle's 90th birthday.
Don't start up, Mama. I cannot go to Mobile with you. I have to go to New York tonight for the convention. You know that.
Oh, and the convention's on Monday, and I know that too.
Just leave Florine out of it. She rode away for those tickets 8 months ago.
Oh, I'm sure that my fair lady is more important than your own flesh and blood.
Mama.
Oh, those Christians will be mighty impressed.
I can't talk to you when you're like this. I got to talk to Hoke.
Yeah, well, they expect us for a late supper in Mobile.
You'll be there.
Well, they'll fix crab. I mean, they always fix crab.
I don't know how you're going to stand all day in the car.
She don't mean nothing. She just worked up.
Oh, here's $50 in case you run into trouble. Don't show it to Mama. You got your map?
She got it in with her. Study every inch of the way.
Oh. I'll be at the Ambassador Hotel in New York on Park Avenue.
It's 7:16.
You should have a job on the radio announcing the time.
I want to miss rush hour.
Congratulate Uncle Walter for me.
Did you have the air conditioning
everybody
checked?
in
I told you to have the air conditioning checked.
Yeah, I said, I done it. What the difference? You don't never allow me to turn it on.
Oh, hush up.
Goodbye.
Bye, dear. Bye.
Good luck. Good God.
Ardella, stuffed eggs, good.
Well, you stuff yourself good. I was just thinking about the first time I went to Mobile. It was Walter's wedding, 1888.
1888.
Yeah,
You wasn't nothing but a little child.
yeah, I was 12. We went on the train, and I was so excited because I'd never been on a train before. And I'd never been in a wedding party, and I'd never seen the ocean. Papa said it wasn't the ocean, it was the Gulf of Mexico. Well, it was all the same to me. I remember we were at a picnic somewhere, and somebody must have taken us bathing. And I asked Papa if I could dip my hand in the water, and he laughed because I was so timid, you know. And then I tasted the salt water on my fingers. Silly the things you remember, you know.
No sillier than most of what folks remember. Huh. You talk about first time. I ever tell you about the first time I ever leave the state of Georgia?
No, when was that?
About 25 minutes back.
Oh, my leg.
First time. My daughter, she married to a Pullman porter on the NC and St. Louis line, you know. She all time going. Detroit, New York, St. Louis, talking about snow up around her waist and riding in the subway car. And I said, well, that's very nice, Tommy Lee, but I just don't feel the need. So this is it, Miss Daisy, and I got to tell you, Alabama ain't looking like much so far.
It's nice on the other side of Montgomery.
If you say so. Can I have one of these here peaches, man?
Oh, sure, help yourself. Oh my God.
What happened?
We're going the wrong way. That signpost said 30 miles to Phoenix City. We're not supposed to go to Phoenix City.
Maybe you done read it
Oh,
wrong.
no, I didn't. We'll turn around. Oh my God. Here, stop the car, right now. You see here, you took the wrong turn at Opelika.
You took it with me and you reading the map.
Oh, we'll stop. We'll turn around.
It ain't been but 30 minutes since we turned.
Oh my God. I'm such an idiot. I never should have come in the car alone with you. It was Bully's fault. I should have taken the train. I mean, I'd be safe on the train. I just should have taken the train.
Yes, you should have.
And when I'm gone, and at my grave you stand, just say God's called home, you rambling man.
Oh, they fix crab for us. I mean, Minnie always fixes crab. I mean, they go to so much trouble, and now it's all ruined. Oh, Lord.
We got to pull over, Miss Daisy.
Oh, is there something wrong with the car now?
No, I got to be excused.
What?
I got to make water.
Well, why didn't you think of that back at the Standard Oil station?
Cutter can't use the toilet and no Standard Oil. You know that.
Well, we can't stop now. We'll be in Mobile soon. You can wait.
Yes. No.
I said you can wait.
Yes, ma'am. I heard you. How do you think I feel having to ask you, when can I make my water? Like I some damn dog?
Will I be ashamed, Hog?
I ain't no dog, and I ain't no child, and I ain't just the back of the neck you look up while you're going wherever you want to go. I am a man that is 72 years old, and I know when my bladder full, and I'm getting out this car and going off down the road like I got to do. And I'm taking the car key this time, and that's the end of it.
Hog! Hog!
Well, Hulk, isn't it your day off? To what do I owe this honor?
We got to talk.
What is it?
And Mr. Sinclair Harris,
My cousin Sinclair?
his wife,
Jeanette?
the one talk funny?
She's from Canton, Ohio.
Yes. Well, she trying to hire me.
What?
She phoned when she know Miss Daisy be out. And she said, how are they treating you? Oh. You know how to sound like a nose stuffer? I say, fine. She say, well, if you're looking for a change, you know what to call.
I'll be
I
damned.
thought you want to know about it.
I'll be goddamn!
Ain't she a mess? Then she said, name your salary.
I see. And did you?
Did I what?
Name your salary.
Now, what you think I am? I ain't studying working for no trash or something like her.
But she got you to thinking, didn't she?
You might could say that.
Name your salary.
Name your salary. That's what she said.
Well, how does $65 a week sound?
Sound pretty good. 75 sound better.
So it does. beginning this week.
That's mighty nice of you, Mr. Worthing. I appreciate that. Oh. Mr. Worthing?
Uh-huh.
You ever have people fighting over you?
No.
Well, I tell you, it feels good.
Hello.
Mama! Oh, thank goodness. I was afraid your phone would be out.
No, but I don't have any power.
No, nobody does. That's why I called.
Well, I found some candles, and you know, it reminded me of Gaslight on Forsyth Street. It seems like we had our storms all the time back then.
I can't come after you because my driveway is a sheet of ice. I'm sure yours is too.
Yeah, well, I'm fine, boy.
I imagine they're working on the lines now. I'll go listen to my car radio and call you back. Don't go anywhere.
Oh, really? I was hoping to have a jog around the neighborhood.
You're a doodle, Mama.
Love to Florine. That's the biggest lie I will tell all that. Who is it? Oh, Hulk, what
Morning,
in
Miss
the
Daisy.
world? Oh, my God.
I learned to drive on ice when I deliver milk for Avondale Dairy. Ain't much to it. I slip around a little coming down Brockcliff, but nothing happened. Other folks banging into each other like they in the funny papers, though. I stop at the 7-Eleven. I figure your stove out, and Lord knows you got to have your coffee in the morning.
Oh, how sweet of you, Hulk.
We ain't had good coffee around here since Ardella passed.
Well, that's true. I mean, I could fix her biscuits and you could fry her chicken, but nobody could make Ardela's coffee. I wonder how she did it.
I don't know. Every time the hit parade come on TV, it put me in mind of Ardella.
Yes.
Sitting up in the chair, her daughter said, spry as the flowers in springtime, watching the hit parade like she done every Saturday the Lord sent. And then, during the Lucky Strike Extra, all of a sudden, she belched and she gone.
Ardella was lucky.
Yes, sir. Expect she was.
Where you going?
Put these there things up and take off my overshoes.
Well, I didn't think you'd come today.
What you mean? It ain't my day off, is it?
I don't know what you're going to do around here, except keep me company.
I was seeking our light us a fire.
Oh, eat anything you want out of the icebox, because they're all going to spoil anyway.
Yes.
Oh, and you can wipe up what you tracked on my kitchen floor.
Now, Miss Daisy, what you think I am, a mess?
Yes, that's exactly what I think you are.
All right, then, all right.
Get on. Hello?
It'll all be melted by this afternoon. They said so on the radio. I'll be out after you as soon as I can get down the driveway.
Well, stay where you are, Bully. Hulk is here with me.
How in the hell did he manage that?
Oh, he's very handy. I'm fine. I don't need a thing in the world.
Hello. Have I got the right number? I never heard you say loving things about Hulk before.
I didn't say I love him. I said he was handy.
Uh-huh.
Oh, honestly, you trying to upset me and irritate me in the middle of an ice storm? Oh, God. What in the world took you so long?
Couldn't have the big mess up yonder.
Well, what is it? I mean, I might as well not go to the temple at all
You
now.
can't go to temple today, Miss Daisy.
Well, why not? I mean, what in the world is the matter with you?
Somebody done bombed the temple.
What? Bomb the temple?
Yes, and that's why we stuck here so long.
Oh, I can't believe
That's what the
it.
policeman tell me up yonder. He said happened about half hour ago.
Oh, my God, well, was anybody there? I mean, were people hurt?
Didn't say.
Well, who would do that?
You know as good as me. Always be the same ones.
Well, it's a mistake. I'm sure they meant to bomb the conservative synagogue or the Orthodox one. I mean, everybody knows that the temple is reform. Everybody knows that.
It don't matter to them people. A Jew is a Jew to them folks. Just like light or dark, we're all the same, niggas.
I can't believe it, honest to God.
I know just how you feel, Miss Daisy. Back down there above Macon on the farm. I'm about 10, 11 years old. And one day, my friend Porter, his daddy, hanging from a tree. And the day before, he laughing and pitching horseshoes with us and talking about Porter and me gonna have strong, good right arms like him. And then he hanging up yonder with his hands tied behind his back and the flies all over him. And I seen that with my own eyes, and I throw up right where I standing. So you go on and cry.
No, I'm not crying.
Justin,
I mean, the idea, why did you tell me that?
I don't know, it just seemed like this here mess put me in mind of it.
Oh, but that's ridiculous. I mean, the temple's got nothing to do with that.
So you say?
Well, we don't even know what happened. How do you know that that policeman was telling the truth?
Now why would that policeman go and lie about a thing like that?
You never get anything right.
Miss Daisy!
No.
Somebody done bombed that place and
No,
you know it.
go on. I don't want to hear any more about
I'm
it.
seeking to get us out of here and take you home.
No.
You'll feel better.
I don't feel bad.
You're the boss.
No, stop talking to me.
Thank you, Red. and thank you all. I am deeply grateful to be chosen Man of the Year by the Atlanta Business Council, an honor I have seen bestowed on some mighty fine fellas, which I certainly never expected to come to me. I'm afraid the loss here and the gain here have given me an air of competence I don't possess. I tell you, I sure wish my father and my grandfather could see this. 72 years ago, they opened a little hole-in-the-wall shop on Whitehall Street with one printing press. They managed to grow with Atlanta, and to this day, the Worthing Company believes we want what Atlanta wants. This award proves we must be right. Thank you. Oh, one more thing. If the Jackets whoop the Dogs up in Athens Saturday afternoon, I'll be a completely happy man.
Hello? Oh, hi there, Miss McClatchy. You always recognize my voice. Uh-huh. What a shame a wonderful girl like you never married. Oh, I see. Uh-huh. Miss McClatchy, is my son in? Oh, no, don't pull him out of a sales meeting. Just give him a message for me. Tell him that I bought the seats for the UJA banquet. Yeah, that's right, the UJA banquet honoring Martin Luther King on the 17th. Oh, well, I'm just sweet to say so. Uh-huh. Well, now, listen, don't you worry. My cousin Tilly in Chattanooga, married for the first time at 57? Uh-huh. There you go. Bye.
Mama, how do you feel?
Well, not a good question asking somebody nearly 90.
Well, you look fine.
Well, it's my ageless appeal.
Miss McClatchy gave me your message about the banquet.
Yeah, Flo Reed is invited too.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, I thought Hope could drive us because we're going to be a crowd.
Mama, we have to talk about this.
Yeah, talk about what?
The feasibility of all this.
Well, all right, you drive. I was just trying to be helpful.
You know, I believe Martin Luther King has done some mighty fine things.
Bully, if you don't want to go to this dinner, why don't you come right out and say so?
I want to go. You know how I feel about him.
Of course, but Florine...
Florine has nothing to do with it. I still have to conduct business in this town.
And the Worthland Company will go out of business if you attend the King dinner.
Not exactly, but a lot of the men I do business with wouldn't like it. They wouldn't come right out and say so. They'd just snicker and call me Martin Luther Worthen behind my back, something like that, and I'd begin to notice my banking business wasn't being handled by the top dogs. Maybe I'd start to miss out on a few special favors, a few tips. I wouldn't hear about certain lunch meetings at the Commerce Club. Little things you can't quite put your finger on. And Jack Raphael over at Ideal Press, he's a New York Jew instead of a Georgia Jew. And as long as you got to deal with Jews, the really smart ones come from New York, don't they? So some of the boys might start throwing business to Jack instead of old Martin Luther Worthen. I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't happen, but that's the way it works. If we don't use these seeds, somebody else will, and the good Dr. King will never know the difference, will he?
So if we don't use these seats, I'm not supposed to go either?
Mama, you can do whatever you want.
Well, thanks for your permission.
Can I ask you something? When did you get so riled up about Martin Luther King? Time was I'd have heard a different story.
Why, Bully, I've never been prejudiced, and you know it.
Okay, why don't you ask Hoke to go to the dinner with you?
Hoke? Oh, don't be ridiculous. He wouldn't go.
Ask him and see.
I don't know why you still drive. You can't see.
That's my kind.
You didn't see that mailbox.
How you know what I didn't see?
I almost poked a hole through my window. I mean, this car's all scratched up.
There ain't no such a thing.
Well, how would you know? You can't see. I mean, what a shame. Brand new car.
You got this car 2 years come March.
Oh, you missed the turn.
Ain't this done at the Biltmore?
You know it is.
The Biltmore straight this away?
Oh, you know so much.
Yes, I do.
I've lived in Atlanta all my life.
And ain't run a car in 20 years.
Bully said the silliest thing the other day.
Is that right?
Oh, he's too old to be so foolish.
Yes, and what'd he say?
Oh, he was talking about Martin Luther King. You know him, I suppose.
Martin Luther King? No.
Oh, I was sure you did. But you've heard him preach.
Same way as you over the TV.
Uh-huh. I think he's wonderful.
Yes.
You know, you could go over there and see him in person anytime you wanted over there at the
Ebenezer?
Ebenezer Baptist Church. Any Sunday, and there he'll be.
What you getting at, Miss Daisy?
Well, it's so silly. Bully said that you wanted to go to this dinner with me tonight. Did you tell him that?
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't think you did. I mean, what would be the point? You could go over there anytime you want, you know, whenever you want.
You want the front door or the side door to the Biltmore?
I think the side door. Isn't it wonderful how things are changing?
What do you think I am, Miss Daisy?
What do you mean?
You think I just something sitting up here, don't know nothing about how to do?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Invitation to this here dinner come in the mail a month ago. Now, did B, you want me to go with you? How come you wait till we in the car on the way to ask me?
Well, all I said was that Bully said you wanted to go.
Oh, no.
You're welcome to come, Hulk.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my stars. Aren't you the great big baby?
Never mind, baby. Next time you ask me someplace, ask me regular.
Well, you don't have to carry on so.
That's all. Let's drop it.
Oh, honestly.
I'll help you to the door.
Thank you, Hulk. I can help myself.
Things changing. They ain't changed all that much.
Keep this movement going. Keep this movement rolling. In spite of the difficulties, and we're going to have a few more difficulties, keep climbing. Keep moving. If you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl, but by all means, keep moving.
you?
I'm tired of all Mr. Worthing.
What can I do for you this morning?
It's your mama.
What's the matter?
She worked up.
Why should today be different from any other day?
No, sir, this ain't the same.
Hulk!
Yes, sir. She thinks she's teaching school, and I'm real worried about it. She ain't making sense.
I'll be right there.
Thank you, sir.
Hulk! Hulk!
Yes, sir.
Oh, where'd you put my papers?
Ain't no papers, Miss Daisy.
My papers, I had them all corrected last night, and I put them down front so that I wouldn't forget them on the way to school. What'd you do with them?
You talking out of your head.
The children will be so disappointed if I don't give them their papers back. Because I always give them back the next day, and that's why they like me. Why aren't you helping me?
What you want me to do, Miss Daisy?
Give me the papers. I won't be mad with you if you move them, but I've got to get to school now because I'll be late. And who will be there to take care of my class? They'll be all alone. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Sit
I'll
down.
do
You're about to
everything
fall over
wrong.
yourself. Come on now.
No,
Miss
it
Daisy,
doesn't
ain't nothing
matter.
awful with the way you
I'm
carry on.
sorry. It's all my
No,
fault.
ma'am. Ain't no, ma'am. Ain't no papers,
God.
please.
Oh,
Please, now.
God.
No papers.
Yeah, no. What difference does it make? The children are waiting and I'm
No,
going to have the
Dan,
papers.
you ain't no teacher no more.
No.
Miss Daisy, ain't nothing the matter with you.
Oh, what's the
Your
difference?
mind done took a
Oh,
turn this
go
morning,
on,
that's
just
all.
go
Come on, sit
on.
down.
I don't want to hear
You'll
about
snap
that. I
right
just
back and
wanna
just let
get
yourself
I
sit down.
I can't.
You're a lucky
No, I
old
can't.
woman, you know that?
No, I'm not.
You-
No, it's a
you're
mess.
rich.
I can't do
And
anything about
you're
it.
well for your time.
No,
You got people care about what happened to you.
No.
You want something to cry about? I'll take you to the state home and show you what laying out there in the halls. I bet none of them take on bad as you're doing.
No, because I've got to go back to those children. They're waiting for me. They're
no
those sweet
children. Now you keep that up. I promise, Mr. Worthing called the doctor on you. Just show your bone. That doctor gonna have you in the insane asylum before you know what hit you.
No.
Is that the way you want it to be? Is that the way you want it to be?
Hulk, you still got that Oldsmobile?
From when I first come here? Oh, go on, Miss Daisy. That thing been in the junkyard 15 years or more. I'm driving your next to last car now. 63 Cadillac running fine as wine.
Oh, you ought not to be driving anything the way you see.
Well, how you know the way I see, unless you looking out of my eyes?
Oh,
Yes, sir?
you're my best friend.
Come on now, Miss Daisy. You just...
No, really. You are. You are.
Hulk! You didn't drive yourself out here.
Oh, no, sir. I don't drive now. My granddaughter run me out.
My Lord, is she old enough to drive?
Michelle, 37. she teaches biology at Spelman College.
I never knew that.
Yes, sir.
I've taken most of what I want out of the house. Is there anything you'd like before the goodwill comes?
My place is full to bursting now.
Feels funny to sell the house while Mama's still alive.
I agree.
But she hadn't even been inside the door for 2 years. I know I'm doing the right thing.
Don't get me into it.
I'm not going to say anything to her about it.
You're right there.
By the way, Hoke, your check is going to keep coming every week, as long as you're there to get it.
I appreciate that, Mr. Worthing.
You can rest easy about it.
Thank you, sir.
I don't suppose you get out to see Mama very much.
It's hard not driving. And that place ain't on no bus line. I goes in a taxi cab sometime.
Oh, I'm sure she appreciates it.
Well, some days she better than others. Who ain't?
We better get on out there.
Get on out there.
Oh, here.
Thank you, sir.
I guess you have a turkey dinner to get to, and so do I. Oh, why don't we call your granddaughter? Tell her I run you home after.
Thank you, sir.
Well, better get a move on. Happy Thanksgiving, Mama. Look who I brought.
Morning, Miss Daisy. You keeping yourself busy?
She certainly is. Why, she goes to jewelry making. How many times a week is it, Mama? Oh, she makes all kinds of things. Pins and bracelets and she's a regular Tiffany's.
Well, ain't that something?
Oh, Hoke, you know, I thought of you the other morning on the expressway. I saw an Avondale milk truck.
No, sir.
Oh, big monster of a thing. It must have had 16 wheels. I wonder how you'd have liked driving that around.
Hulk came to see me, not you.
This one of her good days.
Florine says to wish you a happy Thanksgiving, Mama. She's in Washington, you know. You remember, Mama, she's a Republican National Committee woman now.
Good God. Bully,
What is it, Mama?
go charm the nurses.
She wants you all to herself. You a doodle, Mama.
Bully still paying you?
Every week.
How much?
That between me and him, Miss Daisy.
A highway robbery. How are you?
Doing the best I can.
Me too.
Well, that's all there is to it then. Yep. Look at here. You ain't eat your Thanksgiving pie. Let me help you with that.